All right, verb delivery annotation. So I wanted to start by offering you a free non-touch life hack. And all it requires of you is this, that you change your picture for 2 minutes. But before I give you away, I want to ask you to right now do a little audio of your body and what you are doing with your body. So, how many of you are sort of making yourself smaller? Maybe you are hunching, crossing your leg, maybe wiping your ankle. Sometimes you hold on to our arm like this. Sometimes we swipe up. I see you. So I want you to pay attention to what you are doing right now. We are going to come back to do that in a few minutes. And I'm hoping that if you learn to take this a little bit, it could significantly change the way your life unfolds. So, we are really fascinated with the body language, and we are particularly interested in other people's body language. You know, we are interested in, like you know, aware in the reaction, or a smell, or a contact, a glaze, or maybe a very aware wink, or maybe even something like a handshake. Here they are, arriving at number 10, the lucky policeman getting a shake hands with the President of the United States. He comes to Prime Minister. So a handshake or the lack of handshake can have us taking for weeks and weeks and weeks. Even the BBC and the New York Times. So obviously, when we think about nonverbal behavior or body language, but we call it nonverbal as social scientists. It's language, so we think about communication. When we think about communication, we think about interaction. So, what is your body language communication to me? What is mind communication to you? And there is a lot of reason to believe that this is a wide way to look at it. So, social scientists has spent a lot of time looking at effect of our body language or other people's body language on judgment. And we make sweeping judgment and inference from a body language. And those judgments can predict really meaningful life outcomes like who we hire or promote, who we ask out on a date. For example, nonlinear ability, a research of top university, shows that when people watch 30-second silence click of real physician-patient interaction, their judgment of their physicians nonetheless predict whether or not that physician will be sued. So it doesn't have to do so much with the whether or not that physic was incomplete. But do we like that person and how they interacted? Even more dramatic analysis to do role at precision have shown us that judgment of political candidates face in just 1 second predicts 70% of U.S. senator and global senator race outcomes. And even let's go digital, emotion used well in online negotiation can lead you to collect more value from that negotiation. If you use them poorly, bad idea, right?